Selamünaleyküm. Hepinize merhaba arkadaşlar. Bugün sizlerle ilginç bir şey yapacağız. Evet. YouTube'dan buraya Wilderness ilgili bir adamın videolarını izleyeceğiz. Bu adam manyağın önde gideni. Niye? Çünkü adam kendini ne yapıyor biliyor musunuz? Zehirli böceklere sokturuyor ama ölmüyor.
Coyote, what you doing?
Bir saniye videoda
You alright?
I'm getting stung a lot.
kaldığımız
I gotta
yerden
get him off. Go ahead and
devam.
jump. No hard. They're all in my face.
Looks like an endless expanse,
Geçiyorum buradan.
not just out to sting you, or so I
Arabalar.
thought. The crew and I
Balık,
headed out to
pardon.
Life's Sweet
Arabam
Honey
ne?
Farms, where I will be working alongside bee specialist Chris Britton. Chris and his team specialize in safely removing bee swarms from residential areas, honey farming, and per my special request, bee beards.
That's the craziest thing you've done this morning, Coyote?
Sure is, other than shaving off my fur beard.
Ah, yes, the beard.
Okay, well, we're gonna start the preparation here. Chris is actually going to apply Vaseline, you said, to my nose and my ears and near my eyes so that the bees don't go into these holes in my face,
Well,
right?
you're going to either look homeless with a beard or we're going to look like a nice manicured beard. So this is a pseudo queen. This is basically a queen pheromone lure. So this is what's going to push those bees to actually gather somewhere because they're actually looking for that queen pheromone. They've been separated for a while. So this is what's going to actually hold them on your face. Okay, so we're going to put this underneath your chin.
So this is going to be the attractant.
This is the attractant.
All right, guys, well, I think we have reached the final moment here. It's either back out or get covered by bees, and I don't think there's any backing out at this point. I have the pheromone attached to my chin, got GoPro here, GoPro on my shoulder, both of your cameras, epinephrine pens, just in case this really...
Geçiyoruz biraz. İşte.
Come on, girls, up you go.
How you feeling now, Coyote?
That's a lot of bees. It's tough to talk.
There's a bee right on your nose.
I feel it.
That's a lot of bees. Are you feeling nervous?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been stung yet?
No stings yet.
That's good. That means you're remaining calm.
My leg is shaking. Ow. Stuck in the lip.
Right in all that.
Mmm.
It's stuck on you.
Mmm. Mmm.
You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Be brave.
My neck has got some.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
I just got stung.
Maybe.
Right in my hand.
I didn't realize we were getting swarmed by bees this morning.
There are a lot of bees on me? Mm.
Bu adam gerçekten
Mm.
şu an her yeri sokuyor yani.
You got it. You got
Getting
this.
stung a lot. I've gotten stung about 6 times. Ah, my neck is getting stung again. Mm.
This is what we start with right here. We just get most of the bees to start on him. And then what they're going to do is they're going to emit a pheromone. And it's a location pheromone. And those bees are just going to start basically migrating. So now I can actually just basically hold this right here. And they're going to all start marching up.
Are all the bees out?
No.
Dude, my lip is swelling up.
You're right. You definitely have a full neck of bees.
I can feel them all.
Are you still getting stung?
No, not right now.
So what is Coyote Peter?
Ah, it's starting to lip again.
Oh, no!
Mm. Mm. Oh, same spot. Really starting to hurt.
Okay.
Adam o kadar acıya
Wow,
dayanıklı bir
Coyote, you are
arkadaşlar.
just covered in bees, man.
actually turning out pretty well.
Look! All right, I think I need to get him off.
Are you okay, or you want them off?
That's a lot of pain.
Oh, but you've almost got it. You're so close.
All right, go ahead.
We're good, dude. This
You got it. You got it.
got it.
Power through. You've got this. You already got stung. You're good.
I'm getting stung a lot. All right, gotta get him off.
Go ahead and just jump real hard and just stop.
They're all on my face. Look, guys.
You all right?
Smoke me, I'm getting so hot.
Quite a bit.
They're on my hand.
Oh yeah, you just stung me big time.
You got stung a lot, bud.
Can I walk away?
Just go ahead and walk away.
Here, right. This way. Here.
Oh man, my face hurts.
Oh man, you should see the sting you have in your neck.
Oh my
Are
god.
you okay?
Yeah.
Is your tongue swelling up? The tongue is the indicator. We need to
No,
know.
not yet, but my face is on fire.
Gördüğünüz gibi bunu bu kadar izledik. Şimdi başkasına bakalım. Hemen şöyle. Daha tehlikelisi var mı? Aman yanlışlıkla çıktım, kusura bakmayın.
Sen kimle konuşuyorsun lan?
Yani
Siz
buradan
bana bakmayın.
hangisini istediğini yorumlara yazabilirsiniz. En tehlikeli hangisiydi ya?
Evet. Yorumlara yazın.
Şunu ben çok merak ediyorum. Bu neymiş? Nasıl bir canlı? Su altında.
Mark?
What's wrong?
Are you ready to see an alien?
What are you talking about?
Exposed, allowing any curious adventurer the opportunity to find
Şu an
and
sizlere
admire all
macera
sorts of
yapacağım.
bizarre
Ne
creatures.
spor, ne spor.
In Harpswell, Maine, we came across one animal that we have been hoping to feature on Beyond the Tide since the series launched. But before we get to that alien-looking water beast, let's take a look at something that is going to make your skin crawl.
Dude, Mark, come here, check this out.
What is it?
Dude, this grass is like full of little. Oh, I see. Look at that. I just stepped on them, and they're everywhere. Watch. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2. Oh my gosh!
Oh my God.
Look at that! What? Put my hand in there? All right. All right. Here, let me peel back.
Geçiyoruz buraları arkadaşlar.
I carefully examined potential hiding spots where animals may be waiting for the tide to
Su
return.
altına daldı.
But so far, aside from thousands of fleas, I wasn't seeing a single living
Şu an en
creature.
tehlikeli.
The sun was getting low in the sky, and all of a sudden, our luck took the perfect turn and put us right in the midst of an animal we had always hoped to get up,
Şuradan alalım.
and put us right in the midst of an animal we had always hoped to get up
Genelde
close
suyun
for the
kenarlarında
cameras.
yaşayan daima diyor. İşte.
Oh, it's a turtle.
İşte buldu.
Oh no, it's a horseshoe crab. What? Look
Kaplumbağa.
at this.
Is it alive?
Oh, it is alive. Look at that.
Yes.
Wow, I thought that was a turtle. Oh my gosh, I just saw the lump. I thought it was a carapace. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna gently lift it up out of the grasses here. Let's see. Oh, it's strong. Look at that.
Arkadaşlar.
Wow. Look at its tail go. Here, back up a little bit so I'm not sitting in the water. Whoa, look at that.
Çok tehlikeli
Oh
bir
my
canlı.
goodness. That is a horseshoe crab. What a bizarre looking creature. That made me thinking, Coyote, is that thing going to pinch and bite you like crazy? No, they actually just have a little tiny mouth right in the center, and they have no stinger, no fangs, no teeth. Look at that back tail there. They've gotten a bad reputation because of this tail. People think that that's venomous. It actually is not. But the side little spikes there are definitely very, very spiny. Let me see if I can get it to just lay in the palm of my hand.
Kafam kadar diyor. Büyüklüğünde
That
diyor.
feels really, really creepy.
Çok
Now,
tehlikeli
it's
bir canlı.
called a horseshoe crab, but it's not actually related to crabs at all. It's more closely related to spiders and scorpions. This is one large arthropod. Now,
İstersen buralarda
wait,
geçelim.
it is
Adama
pinching me a
nasıl
little bit.
sokuyor ona
They do
bakalım.
have these front pedipalps up front that they use to harvest food off of the base. Totally safe.
Is it tough?
Yep,
Oh, wow.
yep, exoskeleton.
It's just like a turtle shell, actually.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a turtle when we first walked up. And look, you've got some sort of a barnacle growing up on top of it. It's covered in a little bit of algae and seaweed. Now, here's something that you may not know and something very cool. Let me turn it like this and just hold it in the palm of my hand. That is me holding a living fossil. The ancestors of the horseshoe crab have been on the planet for over 450 million years. And this species right here is the Atlantic horseshoe crab. There's only 4 horseshoe crab species in the world. This is the only one that
Bakalım Allah'ım.
why people are afraid of these things. They think that they're going to get stung. Look at this. Nope. This tail is actually just used like a rudder. Although
my
it does
God.
have all these barbs, it's very intimidating, but it cannot hurt you at all. In fact, if a horseshoe crab gets flipped on its back like that, see it tries to right itself up, it actually can't. And that's a big misnomer that these arthropods are capable of flipping themselves back over. And there's actually a conservation effort that was launched in the 80s called Just Flip 'em. And the Just Flip 'em concept is that if you're walking down the beach and you see a horseshoe crab that's flipped on its back like this from like a crashing of a wave, what you're supposed to do is just gently grab the carapace and flip it right side up. Now you don't want to pick it up by its tail
Ve
because
onu
you can
özgürlüğüne
actually
salıyor,
injure the animal
Ben de
if
bir
you
şey
hold it like that. Look
sanmıştım.
at that, Mark.
Buraya geçiyoruz arkadaşlar. Yeni videoyla devam ediyoruz. İşte bu akrep.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the pinch zone.
Şu arkadaşlar bakın işte bu
Now,
canlı.
you may be asking yourself, does Coyote Peterson always have a tiny turtle in his pocket?
Bunun da bir
Well,
canlısı olan işte
not
bunun
always.
arkadaşı.
Today, we're going to talk about the differences between the turtle and the tortoise.
God.
Say hello to Buckshot.
Arkadaşlar.
Protected by a hard bony shell,
İşte
they
bu,
breathe air and eat their food using a beak.
o kadar tehlikeli bir canlı ki yani diyorum ki
Of the
elinizi bir soksanız-
327 known species that exist today, some live in water, while others can be found on land.
Çok tehlikeli bir kaplumbağa.
Since childhood, I have been fascinated by these seemingly slow-moving creatures. Yet to many people's surprise, they're actually quite speedy, especially when in the water. But what about the land-dwelling, stumpy-footed, slow-moving reptile that somehow defeated that speedy rabbit? Yes, I am talking about the tortoise, and the one question people are always asking. Is a tortoise a turtle, or is a turtle a tortoise? Well, there is an answer to that question. And to help us get to the bottom of this timeless mystery, we are going to get the cameras up close to one of the largest species in the world. Okay, I hope everybody out there watching is excited because right here in this bag, I've got a bunch of vegetables. You guys know the vegetables are good for you, right?
Coyote, I don't think anybody's...
Onun
For
için
dinner.
daha
Okay, Buckshot, hey, where are you going? All the
İşte
fruits over
burada
here.
arkadaşımız burada arkadaşlar.
First bite. Oh, there's a big tortoise poop. Did you step in that?
İşte bakın salatalar nasıl yiyor ona
Oh,
bak.
did I do it? Oh, I might have done it. Oh, it's on my...
Maşallah.
It's on my boot.
Yani
Oh,
bunu böyle bir
man.
parçada yiyorsa bizim elimizi kesin
Mark
koparır.
stepped in the tortoise poop.
Oh, is this foot too?
Pisliğe bastı.
Nope.
It's just
Just
that
that
side.
one.
Oh,
All right, Buckshot,
gosh.
come this way away from your poop. Over here. Come on.
Buckshot.
There we go. Now, one very distinct thing about tortoises and turtles is the length of that neck. And she's holding up the entire weight of her body
Ben
and stretching out her
hayvana
neck. And they would do this in the
böyle
wild to
gördüm, en az
forage
bu hayvan
for
200
plants that were
yaşındaymış
higher up.
arkadaşlar.
She could pull down fruits and berries. Look
Listen to those
Look at the
chompers.
chomp of that beak. Now, I'm trying to pay attention to where your camera's at, Mark, but I also have to pay attention to her beak. Because you see when she bites out, she bites and lunges her head forward. And I do not want to lose a finger in that beak. Ooh, that's a little close there. Oh.
We are in South Florida right now, and this is one of the only Galapagos tortoises in captivity here in this area. We were given the opportunity to film with her. Now, she is 25 years old, and she weighs 140 pounds. She actually just almost bit my nose right there. No, my nose is not romaine lettuce, and she is an absolute giant. This tortoise weighs just about as much as I do. I weigh 155 pounds, so this creature is absolutely...
Bu adam kendini her şeyi ısırtıyor, sokturuyor yani. Size onu göstereceğim şimdi.
What it is, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD.
Yanlış bastım, kusura bakmayın. Efendim.
Telefonu ne yapıyorsun sen? Çabuk ol beni bırak. Hemen ver telefonu.
Kusura bakmayın arkadaşlar. Bir de şu kanalına bakalım. İşte bu arkadaşlar, bakın. Bizim Brave'in
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone
şu an
with
en tehlikelilerden, bakın.
the executioner
Bu bir
wasp. Here we go.
arı türü gibi bir şey. İşte bakın, oraya basıldı. Oh, bu acıya dayanılmaz.
Stop burning! The executioner is king!
Ve son.
The notorious bullet ant.
İşte kendini
Hailed
bu
as the most
karınca öldüren
painful
attı.
sting in the
Onun
world,
bir sokuşu
I had survived
insanları
the
öldürebiliyormuş
bullet ant
işte.
challenge.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
İşte
Oh my gosh!
My mission of climbing this mountain,
gördüğünüz gibi işte
strewn
orası
with agonizing
şişti.
insect stings,
Kızardı ve morardı.
had seemingly come to an end. Yet rumors
Öyle
of a
bakın
more
arkadaşlar.
painful sting, that of the warrior wasp,
Bu ağaçta
haunted the
yaşıyorlar.
comments of every video posted on the Brave Wilderness
Adı
channel.
fil öldüren bu.
So we filmed the sequel, and truth be told, it wasn't nearly as painfully memorable as the bullet ant.
Sharpshooting pain!
Yet much to my dismay,
Onu
what
gördüğünde
appeared to be
damarına
the final
sıçtı,
chapter in
gördünüz
this
arkadaşlar.
saga was nothing more than a prelude
Oh my God.
that led to the moment in time where I encountered the executioner wasp.
Şimdiki böcek de buymuş arkadaşlar.
Mark, you rolling? Yep. Come here, come here, come here. Look at this.
İşte gördü bir
Look at
tane
this.
sanırım.
I don't know what it is. They look like giant hornets. They're absolutely enormous. We literally just
Evet,
finished filming the Warrior Wasp episode. We're coming back
İşte
out of
bu.
the jungle. We passed by this little kind of overhang that has a swimming pool here. This is huge. This could be a totally new species. I've never seen this species of wasp or hornet or whatever it is before. I think we got to catch one and try to identify it, though. What do you think?
Yeah, let's check it out.
My net, literally in my hand.
Arkadaşlar,
There's
kendini-
only two of them, so the good news is we're not going to
Şimdi
get
bu
swarmed.
deli adam
I think if I
dediğimiz
can
buraya
scare one off the
vardığımız-
nest, I can scoop it up.
All right.
Should we give it a try?
Kendini bu böceğe
I don't think they're that
sokturacak.
aggressive. They seem to
Daha
be
çok
holding their
videosu
ground.
var böyle
Well,
arkadaşlar.
if you were that big, you probably would hold your ground too. And I'm guessing that the sting that comes from that giant has got to be painful.
Bakın arkadaşlar şimdi.
Should I stand back?
Yeah, you stand back, you stand back. Let me use the same tactic I used for the warrior wasp. Hold on. Watch up above me there, Mario. Make sure they don't come swarming down at me. Okay, so this is the aquapod. We usually use this underwater. I'm going to use it to tempt one of them off of the nest. And then, just like I did with the warrior wasp, scoop it up. If I run, you run. Got it?
Got it.
There's only two of them. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, tamam.
I'm going to try to scare this one down. It's just off the edge. It's right on the end of the aquapod. Look at that.
Yapıştırdı.
Wow. It is massive. Look at that thing.
İşte bu.
I've got a little capsule right in my bag right here. I am gonna get it inside of the net and then get it into the capsule.
Oh,
It is looking
its
right at me.
abdomen's pulsing.
It's not happy. Hold on, let me get it inside the net. Yeah, it's not. There we go. There we go. I got it. Yes. Yes. Got it. Woo! Look at the size of that insect.
Arkadaşlar bu bildiğiniz
Wow,
bir
that
arada
is
bu
impressive.
bir
Looks
soksa
pretty
direkt
menacing.
diğer tarafa
Yes,
yani.
it does. Much more intimidating looking
Şimdi bu
than the warrior
adam
wasp.
kendini böceklere sokturuyor
I've never
ama
seen this species before, guys, so we are actually
bu
going to take
panzerini
it back
biliyor
to
ki
base camp. We're
sokturuyor
going to have to look
arkadaşlar.
this up.
Gördüğünüz gibi.
What about its sting? I mean, do we know anything?
Size direkt
No,
o tarafa doğru
absolutely nothing.
geçelim.
It is
Hemen.
a painful sting up their sleeve.
Şu an size bilgi
With an intimidating specimen safely contained within the viewing capsule, we returned to our jungle base camp and began. And I have found out what this is.
What is
It
it?
is not a new species. It is actually called the executioner wasp. The executioner wasp. Talk
Whoa.
about a horrific name, right?
Man, that sounds like.
Would truly deserve its place on the throne, don't you think?
Let's think about it.
Let's think about it. So, here we go. Mark is giving me the signal. Time to get. Ecology net. Here we go. And I'm going to get the wasp out with the forceps.
Evet arkadaşlar şimdi
Okay.
sıra o manyakta.
Got it. All right, there we go. I've got it. Perfect hold. And that stinger is absolutely
İğnesine bakın.
massive.
Orada
Okay,
bir iğnesi var.
I'm gonna move the epinephrine pen off to the side here. Let's keep the glass capsule accessible so I can quickly cover it back up. That is a very large wasp right there. You can see it's completely calmed down at this point. It is just waiting to inflict a sting. Okay, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Arkadaşlar.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the executioner wasp. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Bakın. Hayvan sokmak istemiyor. İşte soktu.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's really bad, really quick. Ah! Ah! Ah! Oh, right there. Oh, you can see the venom coming right out of my arm right there. You see that? Oh my gosh! Oh, that hurts a lot. Ah! Oh, it's as bad as a tarantula hawk. Ah! Ah! Ah! Ah!
O soktu yer bastı. Arkadaşlar nasıl şişiyor? Oh my god.
Right there.
Tell me what you're feeling. I know it's hard. Oh my gosh, it's bleeding.
Man,
Hala acıyor demek
the
ki.
executioner wasp packs an unbelievable wallop. Man, the initial impact is definitely just as sharp, if not worse, than a tarantula hawk. Look, you can see the blood underneath the skin right now. My arm is throbbing. It is on fire. It is about... Oh my God, that hurts. Oh, it is burning.
uncontrollably. Oh, it is definitely as bad as the tarantula hawk, there's no question about it. And it is, without question, sharper than a bullet ant. I think we've got a new king here, folks. It's just a matter of how long is this pain gonna last.
Talk to me about the smelling heat, please.
Hold on.
Bunu izledik arkadaşlar. Bir tanesine daha bakalım isterseniz.
I'm gonna go right for his head. You ready? Whoa, watch yourself, watch yourself. Easy, got me. Burmese python. Wow, pretty good size too. Oh, he's hissing. We get him back out here on the road.
Whoa.
Holy cow.
How did you see him?
Jeez. He was just darting across the road. Let me try to get him stopped right here. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Bring it back. Bring it back. There we go. Look at that. That is the invasive Burmese python there. Good size one, too. Probably about 5.5 feet. I'm going to go right for his head. You ready? Whoa. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. He got me. Missed the head. And it took a bite. Great, yeah, I'm okay. Man, those teeth are sharp. He moved forward just as I was going for it. Oh, jeez, he just bit that camera. All right. Look at that. That is a python bite right there. All right, hold on. Let me try that again. You ready? Oh, there we go. Wow, look at that mouth. All right, good thing I've got him the second time. Look at those razor sharp teeth. Man, that's what just went right into my hand. Look at that snake.
Man, he nailed it.
He did nail me, and that hurt pretty bad. Let me get him under better control here. There we go.
Here, let's move out of the wind. Let's kind of tuck into this little impasse here. Here we go.
Okay, yeah. Woo! Oh, how cool is that? I didn't think we were gonna see anything today. Man. It's most likely this is a snake that was born in the wild. Definitely not used to being around humans. As you can see, gave me a pretty nasty bite on my hand there. Good news for me is that this snake is non-venomous, so I'm gonna be just fine. And it's no wonder that these snakes stay so incredibly well camouflaged into the environment. If I put him down in the grasses here, look at this. Just gonna let his head go a little bit. Watch yourself. I don't think he's gonna bite you, don't worry. Look at that. He just completely disappears amongst the grasses and the leaves. Holy cow. All right, let me pull him back a little bit there. Now, I can never recommend that you run out into the wild and just try to pick up a python like I did. As you saw, when I went for the grab behind the head, I was just a little bit short of the safe zone, and I ended up taking a bite. Now, I have one other time in my life caught a Burmese python out here in the wilds of South Florida, but nothing tops coming across a reptile on a day when you didn't think you would see anything. And for just a moment, the sun came out, and of course, as soon as it does, the reptiles begin to get active. Such a beautiful creature. Okay, you're all right. I'll just let him go up over my shoulder there. Maybe I'll go down the side of my back. You see that? As long as he doesn't constrict around my neck, I'm gonna be just fine.
So this snake just bit you, and you feel comfortable doing this?
I do. I feel totally comfortable at this point. Now, could he bite me again? Absolutely. Is he gonna bite me again? I hope not. But I'm putting virtually no pressure on the snake's body. I'm just putting one hand after another and letting him slither over me, and he's staying completely calm. He's figured out at this point that I'm not causing him any injury. Obviously not a predator. If I was, I would be biting him. In no way is this snake feeling threatened at the moment, but every time he cocks his head back like that, I have to just give him a little bit of respect and say, okay, we do not want you to take a lunge at my face, because that is a set of teeth that you do not want to get tagged by in the face.